Hi, I'm Rose Jordan with Visit Mineral Wells, and I'm here with Donnie Lemons, the owner of the Hatchet House in Mineral Wells. The axe throwing craze has definitely found its way here in Mineral Wells, and it's no wonder because it's great for date nights, for a bachelor or bachelorette party, or even for corporate team building. And if you're not into any of that, it's just great fun. In fact, there are even competitive axe throwing events. And I believe, Donnie, didn't you just compete in one?
I did, in fact, and I brought my son, and I won second place, and he actually won first place. And then I won first place in the slingshot division because it was a mountain man competition, which is a little different than the other competitions, but it was so much fun. Just a really event oriented on trick shots and hitting playing cards and fun stuff like that. It was great. It was fun.
So that means when you come to the Hatchet House, you're not playing with just any old anybody, you're playing with a pro. So you may not be ready to compete for prizes and awards, but you can certainly compete for bragging rights. Bring your family and friends out to the Hatchet House in Mineral Wells and enjoy an evening of absolute fun. So throwing knives and axes can definitely sound a little dangerous, but Donnie is here, so have no fear. And today he's going to show us some different throwing techniques that are both fun and safe. Okay, so Donnie, I'm actually not going to throw an axe, but I brought my husband along and you're going to show him how to throw the axes.
That'll work.
Brandon, come on in, let's switch places.
Hey, Brandon.
How's it going?
You doing all right?
Good.
It's like, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get you behind the safety line, and then I'm going to give you some instruction. Brandon, I'm glad you came to the Hatchet House.
Thank you.
I'm going to go through the safety rules because the most important thing is you go home safe. But I want you to have fun. So whenever you're not throwing, I want you to stay behind these benches, and there's a safety line for you to stay behind. And one of the most important things is your safety. You've watched the videos where the girl ducks because the hatchet comes back over her head. I'll show you what I've done here that's a little bit different. It's like I've put a safety device in, so if somebody overthrows, the axe just dies and falls to the floor. So it's not going to ricochet back and hit. So I want you to be comfortable. Even though you haven't thrown, I'm thinking of your safety first. And what I want you to know is, here's the safety rules. These are the scoring is just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a simple target system. One of the most important things is if you're throwing up here with your partner, that you work together and you communicate, that both of you throw your axes and then you go retrieve them at the same time. So nobody's throwing while somebody's retrieving their axes. The other thing is no baseball throwing. I did that because I don't want people, if they're having a hard time throwing, I don't want them to get mad and go crazy and throw and damage my equipment. Actually, I don't have that problem anymore because of the changing the target systems. I've changed to an end grain system. Most target places you go to will just use a standard pine board, which is really hard to stick in. I've switched to an end grain system, and the hatchet sticks in there relatively easy. So it makes it a lot easier on your throwing. Thing I want you to do whenever you're throwing is I want you to come up here to your line, and we'll adjust your throwing later. Come on up here and I'll show you. The most important part of the axe throwing is keeping this head perfectly straight throughout your entire movement. So what I want you to do is I'm going to want you to put the axe out front, keep it about your hand about shoulder level, and I want you to pull it back over your ear and keep that axe head straight. Don't bend your elbow like you're doing a baseball. Keep that elbow straight over your head, and then just bring it forward quickly and do it all in one movement. The best thing for you to do is not think about it. Just pull it back and release. Okay, Brandon, hold it up about shoulder level, and remember to keep that motion straight over your ear and keep that axe throw. And what I want you to do is just pull it back and throw it in one quick motion. Let's try it, see how you do. Good job. That's a stick. Your number one goal today is sticking the target. It's not about bullseye, it's about learning to stick. Bring it up, and good job. Good job. And I broke you in, so you go get your own X's. There you go. Now you go get it. I babysat for a while and then I quit.
Back here.
Perfect.
Uh-oh.
There we go. We had a miss. We thought perfection was coming, so good job. You got it, dude. You seem like you caught on to the axes really quick.
Okay.
One of the things that we offer up here that's a little bit different is we also teach people how to throw tomahawks, and the tomahawks are a little different because we do half spins and full spin rotational, just like you were doing with your hacks. Okay. But there's a little bit more challenge with them. We also teach knife throwing, and we teach full rotational knife throwing, and we also teach no spin knife throwing, which is more of a military training type style. And if you don't mind, I'll give you a quick little demonstration.
Okay.
This is a rotational spin that I'll do from about 3 meters, right there, and there. And we do half spins with the knives too. But also one of my very favorite methods of throwing is a no spin technique, which was developed by the military and martial artist. And with it, the knife throws from the handle in, and you throw it without it rotating in the air, which is a lot of fun because you don't have to have your distance perfect. And so I can step to a different distance and I still get to stick the knife, and it's a lot of fun.
I think that would be better for me because the rotating the knives does not sound very easy.
Man, you caught on to the axe throwing very quickly. And one of the things I just wanted to tell you is, like, you seem like you've got such a knack for it. You would be great in our leagues. We're doing our leagues now, and we have tournaments from time to time. And, don't forget that we have live music on the weekends, and we have a food truck out back. And so we have a lot to offer, and I hope you really had a lot of fun.
I did.
Well, Brandon, I'm glad you came, and I hope to see you next time when you come.
Yep.
I really hope y'all enjoyed this demo of what we are doing here at the Hatchet House. And this is one of the fastest growing sports in the United States right now, and there's a real reason, because it is a lot of fun. And I would just love to be able to bring you up here, explain more about it, teach you how to throw hatchets. I can teach you, and I've got some very skilled coaches working here to help you out. And we would just love to have you come and enjoy the fun here. We have live music, and you can check us out on Facebook, and you can find out what our schedule, who's gonna be playing, what's gonna be happening, find out more about our leagues. And I just really would love to see you come and participate in our sport.